G'day viewers, the end of another week, which means it's time for Totally Fucked Up Friday, and my motivation is so fucking close to zero, it's not funny. Because just a bit earlier tonight in Melbourne, we got some fairly heavy rain. It's like the little bitch sister of Cyclone Aussie or something. I think that it is a related weather pattern, and it fucking bucketed down. And I came home to find one of the rooms in the house leaked a lot. And there were rugs, and there were clothes in there, and there's a lounge, and everything's fucking soaked. Hardly the end of the world, particularly, I mean, with what did happen with Tropical Cyclone Yahtzee, as everyone loves calling it. Ooh, Yahtzee. Pain in the ass though, and really fucking tiring. And that's why my energy and motivation is gone, having to lug stuff around and find somewhere to fucking hang it in the middle of the night. And I'm going away next week, so the house is going to smell like a fucking swamp when I get back. And then I come out to my shed, which is not attached to the house, and it is still fucking raining, but you know, I can handle a few drops of rain as I come out the shed, and the shed leaks too. And I'm not ankle deep in water, but the floor's wet. I'm standing on some carpet liner trying to not get electrocuted from my lights, because it seems to have fucking ruined some of my comics. Not that I'm really going to lose sleep over that. But there's a stack of cardboard boxes, and they started soaking up water, and they sagged, and there's a big stack of them, and eventually they fell over, and I came in and they knocked over my lights. Thankfully didn't break any of them. I seriously can't be fucked cleaning this mess up though. It's been running down this wall. You probably can't tell from the light, but my backdrop's a bit damp as well. It's probably due for a new one anyway. Fuck! Anyway, maybe I'll just talk rather than rant about things. Big one, still carrying on from last week. Egypt, protests ongoing. You gotta give it to the Egyptians. They're real triers, aren't they? This has been going on solidly now, and they ain't given up. Shit, I would stick with what I say, that I am still bugged by some people in the West who went, yeah, freedom, rally. There is no guarantee whatsoever that if Mubarak gets replaced, that his replacement will be any better, either for the people of Egypt or for the rest of the world. But personally, I'm actually a supporter of the right of self-determination, even if people outside of that country end up not liking who comes to power. This is the fucking way it is, you know. Unlike certain world superpowers, I kind of think individual countries have the right to choose how they run within certain bounds, as long as that doesn't involve invading other people or wholesale slaughter of minority groups within the country. There's no real sign that's going to happen, but Israel's probably a little nervous after having had a sort of cozy relationship with Mubarak's regime. The chance of the replacement being way less favourable to them, pretty good. Not preempting anything, because I certainly don't fucking know who's going to end up with power, and I think anyone who says they do know who's going to end up with power is talking shit. But on a light note, I have to admit, one of my Twitter followers who said I should talk about it, about how the relationship between Egypt and Israel has become complicated. I love that. It's like a Facebook status update. It's like, Israel in a relationship with Egypt, and it's complicated. You gotta laugh at some of these things, but look, more power to... When you look at it, despite some sensationalism in the media, the majority of people saying, you know, fuck off Mubarak, are doing it in a really responsible way. And there's been some very nasty stuff. You might have seen a video of a car ploughing through a crowd. People are being shot. The police force seems to be going a bit werewolf. All you can hope is that it works out best for the largest number of people with the least amount of bloodshed. But that remains to be seen. Hey, other continuing stories. The cyclone, which I brought out, which we're getting its poor fucking cousin down here with this rain at the moment. Last I read, there had been one person found dead. They weren't like killed by the storm. It appears they had a generator in a closed room and they asphyxiated because a diesel generator essentially pumps out poison. Lesson for everyone in that, if you're going to use a generator in any situation, use it in a ventilated area. don't have it in the same room as you. And of course, because there's a fair amount of destruction still, and it'd be a while before anyone could equivocally say if there's been any other fatalities, but we dodged a bullet. Honestly, I think Cyclone Yazzie saw all the Aussies going, "Where are you? Come on, go on, fucking do it." And, you know, it gutted out. It missed the original path, which was going to hit the really major centres. It did rip some shit up, but, you know, I think Cyclone Yazzie pussied out. Saw the Aussies go, "Cool, well, fucking do you." You heard me threatening nature. Fucking pussied out. Nature, fucking pussy. Oh God, I'm so tired. Okay, I'm gonna finish on a big note. This will probably actually get me wound up regardless of how tired I'm in. The same fucking cheesehead I talked about before, Tony Abbott, leader of the federal opposition. Now, the government had been suggesting they're going to put a short-term tax on, a levy to pay for repairs, capital works that will be required because of massive damage done to the floods, like roads, infrastructure, rail, plumbing, all those sorts of things. You know, really vital things, going to cost a lot of money. First, Abbott, the complete fucktard, tried to push his unrelated political agenda about saying, well, don't do the national broadband network, okay? Kill that, use it on flood recovery. I don't think I said this before, but do you know the real reason he's fixated on the NBN? Because it's a fucking vote winner. It's good policy for the government, and it's going to be favourably received, and they can't fucking stand that, so they're doing what all politicians are. This is not just the Liberal Party, this is not just Conservatives. Whoever's in opposition just opposes and says dumb fucking shit. Well, they don't get any fucking dumber than Tony Abbott this week. So, there's going to be a levy, which the average Australian will never pay more than $50, right? $50 will be the total levy that the vast majority of the population will pay. And everyone was donating before, but suddenly when the government says it, it's bad. Oh well. But Abbott's fucking brainwave, because people have got to fight back against this levy because it's not fair. So do you know what his suggestion is? Donate to the Liberal Party. That's right. That's Tony Abbott's vision of Australia, where instead of money going to flood victims, it goes to his political party to blow his trumpet and push his views. Fuck! I swear to God, I almost just broke several federal laws. I was so close to inviting severe fucking violence against that dick. And see, if I went out and tied him to a pole and beat him to death with a cricket bat, they'd call me the bad guy.